Before I decided to 100% follow Jesus, I think I really lived a life where I put my identity in a lot of different things, whether it was people, sports, academics, or just my abilities. I really did my best to do everything I could and be the best at it. I was just looking for fulfillment and purpose in those areas. Even when I committed my life to Christ back in junior high, I still didn't understand the gospel. So I would identify as a Christian, but it was just a small piece of my life because I also identified as an athlete, as a student, as working in yearbook, and all these different other areas of my life. Jesus was part of it, but it wasn't like he was involved in everything. I found challenge my sophomore year of college, and I was right out of a relationship with a non-Christian guy, really focusing on my academics and just placing who I was in those things. And I knew I needed to not do that anymore and really pursue God and knowing him on a deeper level. So I did Chico Project back in the summer of 2018, and that's where I really figured out and learned how to be a Christian. Basically the disciplines of reading my Bible, having a quiet time, praying, sharing the gospel with other students, what that looks like. That's when I had that transformation of putting Jesus first in every area of my life, realizing that I could never do enough in my own ability to earn salvation or earn God's favor or anything like that, that Jesus had already done that through dying on the cross for me. The growth that I've seen God accomplish in my life through Challenge has been amazing over the last year and a half. Especially being a part of Challenge, I've started to get a better picture of God's heart for missions, both globally and where you're at. And I remember back in 8th grade, just thinking oh, missions, maybe that's something God wants me to do. But in my head, I always pictured that as going to Africa and living in a hut. I didn't want God to want that for me. But it doesn't just have to be in another country, I realize. It could be right where I'm at, on the field hockey team, in the classroom, in my community, and it could be in another country. It's just kind of going wherever God may lead me, and it may be different in different parts of my life, different seasons, but I'm just excited to see how God can use me, whether it's here in the States or abroad, or maybe a mix of both, just advancing his message to every tribe, every tongue, every nation.